What's up, everybody? I'm Terzel Ron.
And I'm Y.Lii, the Southern Kid with the City Swag. We are your host, and
you are watching In the Mix. Coronavirus is killing everybody right now, delaying everything, and it's just a terrible situation to be in, man.
Killing the mood,
man.
Bro.
You know, actually give me some of that.
Bring it here.
Yeah, and we gonna need some of this.
We gonna need all of this right here. You know what the crazy thing is? People act like they already didn't have this stuff in their house.
Right,
you know
right. You know,
I've been seeing on social media people buying like 101. Wipe your chair too.
Yeah, yeah. You know,
101 packs of toilet paper, man. Y'all act like y'all never had toilet paper in your entire lives.
It's crazy.
Let's talk about how it's affecting the entertainment industry.
Ooh, man, coronavirus.
Play that coronavirus remix real quick, though.
A few moments later.
That song is going up the charts right now. Cardi B is getting another Billboard Hot 100 hit.
Also, let's talk about that DJ though. I'm just amazed at how far it's actually become a thing. People are so used to, like, you know, we used to the gifts and the memes and all that stuff.
Of course, yeah.
But this was something that was actually a little bit unexpected.
Yeah.
Beyond the music, it also affected some NBA stars.
Unfortunately, but it looks like the NBA made the right choice in canceling the season.
Blasphemy!
After Rudy Gobert had the coronavirus, he actually spread that to Donovan Mitchell of the Utah Jazz. They're on the same team. And it unfortunately seems to have been spread to the Brooklyn Nets, where 4 players have been diagnosed with coronavirus. Among those, Kevin Durant. And, you know, that's just terrible news right there. We don't want to hear that.
Spreading even into the acting world and music world with Idris Elba as well. The only different thing with Idris Elba is that he's asymptomatic. Which is kind of scary because it's just like, you know, someone tests positive for coronavirus and they're asymptomatic. That means they're not coughing, not sneezing. They don't have any fever. Whatever the symptoms are of coronavirus, they don't have any of those. So it's actually kind of scary because you could be walking beside somebody and not even know.
100%. Yeah.
This dude got the coronavirus. Yeah, and then of course festivals and concerts have been postponed. Album releases. As far as the concerts,
South by Southwest was completely canceled, and Coachella was postponed until October.
No Coachella for me.
So that's obviously very far away from now, you know, where it's supposed to be. Certain artists are actually pushing back their release dates. And, you know, it's not a good situation for anybody. But Cardi B actually pushed her date back. And, you know, we are expecting this music to get us through this hard time. So when we hear that our favorite artist has pushed back the release, it makes everything even worse. And we don't want to hear that at all.
Maybe it's actually a good time to go back and just review some of that music that's come out 10, 15, 20 years ago, possibly. I don't know. Speaking of nostalgic music and speaking of festivals canceling, one festival that I do know that has not announced that they are going to cancel is Lovers and Friends, that was scheduled to be in California. In the spring. They were going to bring back so many of the artists from the 90s. We're talking Monica, Brandy, Cameron, Lil Kim. But it's funny because, you know, not only are they bringing back some of those nostalgic memories, but they're also bringing back some of the rivals from the 90s. So it's really interesting. We don't know what's going to happen yet. We just want everybody to stay safe. Please wash
your hands. Just stay safe, man. One artist that we know that is not coming back, though, is R.Kelly. R.Kelly is facing some more charges for criminal sexual misconduct, and it seems that he is adding more and more time to his sentence.
Do you like teenage girls?
When you say teenage, how old are we talking?
At this point, I don't know what to say. You know, yes, he does deserve what's happening. You know, none of us are dumb.
Are you dumb?
No, a lot of us, you know, we're too young to be seeing what we saw on those videos, but some of those things didn't happen, okay? We just gotta call a spade a spade. But what I think right now with music lovers and those who, you know, love the music of R.Kelly, the debate on social media, which has been, is, you know, should we still support his music? This whole hashtag mute R. Kelly.
Do you have a hard time with that debate? Are you still supporting his music? What do you feel about that?
I don't have a hard time because R. Kelly honestly was never in one of my playlists. I'm gonna just be honest with you. Now, if he came on the radio, I would jam to his music, but he was not like one of my go-to artists. I just have to be honest about that. Like,
right.
You know, always a good jam. Even when, you know, I remember when some of the most monumental moments in his career in my childhood was when he did I Believe I Can Fly on Space Jam.
I believe I could fly.
On Space Jam.
That was my graduation song.
That was everybody's graduation.
Yeah.
Everybody had their graduation song, but then, of course, when he did his song with the Ron Isley, "You're contagious, touch me, baby."
You're contagious, touch me, baby. Give me what you got.
All the words to that. Frank, shut up.
Yeah, I only know the high notes. I'm gonna be.
Nah, but listen, as far as I'm concerned, if people want to not listen to his music, that's fine. I don't necessarily see, because I kind of know how to separate the art from the artist.
Music, yeah. You have to definitely separate the art from the artist.
People have a hard time doing that though, and I can understand why. Because some people have certain convictions about certain things, especially with rape and molestation.
And other people are facing more criminal charges as well. Jussie Smollett is facing more criminal charges for obviously his role in the hoax of being assaulted by two Nigerian white men. And we don't know what the situation is with that. We know that the charges have been dropped last year, but it seems that they have come back, and he is finding it very difficult to shake these new charges.
I don't know what's going to happen with this situation, because it just seems like, first of all, there was a big uproar on social media. Anytime something happens that's relevant, there's always going to be one side and the other side on social media. So, it just seems like everybody just want to argue all day long. I just can't.
That's what social media is about.
That's what it's become. Okay? I remember when it wasn't even like that. When you couldn't find nobody on Facebook that was over the age of 30. I remember that, okay? But anyway, back to the topic. We're talking about Jussie Smollett. Like, people have defended him online, and then when they dropped all of these charges, it just seemed like, okay, something had to have happened. You know, they did all this dragging his name through the mud for I don't know how long, and then all of a sudden, all the charges have been dropped.
Yeah, so Jussie Smollett.
You know what I'm talking about? Jussie Smollett is a very famous French actor. Y'all never heard of Jussie Smollett?
Charges are just coming back around, and it's just like, we gotta figure out what's happening, what's going on. I wish you the best, man.
I wonder if he's still gonna be on Empire.
No, he's not.
He's not? Oh, they killed him off?
Empire, they pretty much took him off Empire. Empire's still on TV. I'm trying to...
Unbelievable. Anything's possible.
That's the thing right there. I'm just trying to figure out how many more episodes they got to go. So Empire is still on TV.
They got Yaz working overtime.
Listen, shout out to Yaz. Shout out to Yaz.
So, Megan Thee Stallion entered the Billboard Hot 100 at number 10. Sugar is doing very well on the charts right now. So that is definitely some good news. She's obviously dominating music right now, especially the genre of rap. So I'd love to see stuff like that from a young artist like Megan Thee Stallion.
I'd love to see her win, even in the midst of what she has going on with her legal battles with 1501 Entertainment and everything else there. I know it's been a lot of talk online, and it's so funny how, when it's relative to health, we all automatically online, we become doctors, or when it's relative to music,
everybody's an expert. Everyone's
a music expert. We're a record exec, and it's just like, chill out, man. Like, everybody's been talking about so many different things that no one knows to be true. All I'm gonna say is, regardless of what was in baby girl's contract, she saw her worth, and she requested more. So I feel like y'all should just go ahead and throw Megan her coins. Yeah. Let her have her glory, and let her do what she want to do, man. She's a young girl, a young rap artist. She ain't got no beef with nobody at all. I'm just feeling her right now.
Yeah, it's definitely always a battle when artists have come into a lot of success, and then they all of a sudden want to look back at their contracts and realize, whoa, that money is going this way, that money is going this way, and it's not going to my pockets. We had another artist that had issues with contracts in the past, Lil Uzi, who is now actually doing very, very well on the charts.
Shout out to Uzi.
We know that he has 4 of the top 5 songs on the Billboard Hot 100, and you know, he's killing the game right now with the release of Eternal Atake.
Yeah, which is #1 on the Billboard 200 album. So he has the #1 album right now.
Yeah.
#1 album in the U.S. and other countries as well, but #1 album here right now this week.
Yeah, Janae Aiko also came in as #2 with her release of Chilombo, which is also doing very well. So we love to see this good music in the midst of all this negative news that we're seeing in the press right now.
Reunions. Let's talk about reunions. We've seen a lot of reunions happen over the past 5 years. SWV. Recently, Justin Timberlake, who we want to talk about right now. Justin Timberlake did hint at a reunion with NSYNC.
Yeah, Justin Timberlake, everybody's favorite white boy, is coming back with NSYNC. You know, NSYNC is obviously one of those legendary groups that would never leave, you know, people's playlists. You know, they had that whole, you know, back and forth with Backstreet Boys back in the day. And, you know, I'd love to see something like this happen where a legendary group is coming back to the forefront and making music that everybody can enjoy and love.
What's your favorite NSYNC song?
You know what? That was not my time specifically, but
it wasn't. Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
I think it was mine though. What was mine? Ain't nothing but a.
Woo! He got all their jams right now. Somebody give me a fan.
Number 5.
I never wanna hear you say, woo! I want it that way.
It was number 5. Number 5 killed my brother.
Oh my God, I forgot about that part.
You know what? That song is legendary because I hear it every single time I go to H&M. I cannot walk into H&M without hearing that song. But you know what? I'm sure they're gonna come out with some new heat pretty soon.
Who would you like to see reunite?
Man, that's a big question. That is a very big question.
Rap group.
But,
one rap group.
Rap group. That's definitely a larger conversation, probably for another episode. What would you say?
As far as a rap group that I would love to reunite, you know who I want? Junior Mafia. I want them to reunite.
Whoever could reunite and make some more fire is you know.
Yeah,
the
Junior Mafia and
scenario.
Destiny's Child. That's my pick.
Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I could resurrect Left Eye, I would say TLC, but
I mean, you're gonna have to resurrect Biggie for Junior Mafia.
True. I was thinking more or less about the rest of them and Kim, you know, but yeah, it's definitely Biggie. Shout out to Biggie. The one of the greatest rappers, if not the greatest.
Yeah.
If not the greatest.
For
Shout
sure.
out to Biggie. We got so much more coming. Once again, I am Y.Lii, the Southern Kid with the city swag.
And I'm Terzel Ron. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is In the Mix,
baby. Peace out. Good night.